What is going on to all you beautiful people on YouTube? Welcome back to Jellygoon TV and welcome back to this amazing channel where we back with another reaction video. I just want to say thank you so much to the comments down below on the other videos. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys and girls that actually comment and interact with me. I really do love it. Thank you so much for writing down your opinion down to the comment below. It's really beautiful to see. I really do agree with some of your points and I really do disagree with some other points. But it is what it is, man. I'm not here to discuss anything. I'm not here to do anything. I'm simply here to learn what your opinion are and what you think about Russia and what you think about living in Russia. But without further ado, we have a common request right here from this beautiful person right here, this gorgeous motherfucking magic ass person. Love him, love her, love him, whatever, neutral, whatever. But he sent a link and it goes to Rasputin, the man who wouldn't die. Strange stories. So without further ado, let's just react to this Rasputin and let's see what he's all about. Let's go.
This episode is sponsored by Wix.
Yeah, I wish I had some sponsors.
Wix.com/go/simple-history to create a website today.
Yup.
Rasputin, the man who wouldn't die.
Oh shit.
December 30th, 1916.
Why wouldn't he die? Well.
Grigory Efimovich Rasputin was born on January 21st, 1869 in Siberia, Russia, to a peasant family, and led a simple life until he reached the age of 28, when it's alleged that he had a religious awakening during a pilgrimage, and after that
he normally have
self-proclaimed holy man. Throughout Rasputin's life, there were constant rumors of him being involved in debauchery, drunkenness, womanizing, strange occult rituals, and belonging to a mysterious cult.
Whoa, okay.
But despite all this, by 1906, Rasputin was a popular high society figure in St. Petersburg and had become friends with Tsar Nicholas II and his family.
That's crazy.
By now, he had become known simply as Rasputin, and the Tsar's wife, Queen Alexandra, increasingly saw him as a prophet and a visionary.
Wow, that's crazy.
Her hemophiliac son, Alexei. Over the next 10 years, Rasputin's influence over the royal family and their political decisions grew and grew. This caused much resentment amongst the Russian people.
Of course.
There were attempts to curtail his power, and there was even an assassination.
Jesus-looking motherfucker.
On July 12, 1914, a 33-year-old deeply religious peasant woman called Chonya Guseva stabbed Rasputin in the stomach while he was visiting his home village of Pokrovskoy. Rasputin was seriously wounded and nearly died.
Let me just pause here, man. That woman is crazy, man. How do you go over to a wise man and just stab him in his stomach? No, I'm just kidding. It's crazy, man. This woman is definitely crazy just to do that. That's amazing. But this guy was actually, he's one of those guys that in the ears of the politicians and the queens and everything and take decision for the queens and everything. Like they get a lot of dispute over that because they actually in the ears of, you know, all these powerful figures, and then they talk their shit and they talk their propaganda and make them believe that and make the, you know, make them go out on, you know, the civilian and everything. And there's a lot of people like that I heard in history. But yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's just get it. Jesus, look at this guy, Jesus, man, jeez.
Claimed that Rasputin was a false prophet and the Antichrist.
The Antichrist, okay. He looked like Jesus, but he's the Antichrist. Yeah, okay.
World War I was going badly for Russia due to poor leadership and logistical problems. By December 1916, its armed forces were on the brink of collapse. During this time, both Rasputin and the royal family had become incredibly unpopular. Many feared that Rasputin's influence over the royal family was seriously affecting the war effort. So a group of nobles and politicians plotted to kill him.
Oh my
God.
God.
By Prince Felix Yusupov and his young friend Grand Duke Dmitry Pavlovich. On the night of December 29, 1916, the two of them invited Rasputin to a small party at the Moika Royal Palace. What happened next is open to debate, as much of it has become hearsay, sensationalism, and urban legend.
People that like to talk.
Always seen by the public as a mysterious figure, and his death soon became a tale of his mystic, almost superhuman powers.
What?
The popular account about his death is that waiting for him at the palace were Prince Felix Yusupov and Grand Duke Dmitry Pavlovich, while upstairs were several co-conspirators, including the renowned opposition politician Vladimir Purishkevich. Once at the palace, Prince Yusupov offered Rasputin tea and cakes that had been laced with enough cyanide to kill 3 or 4 men.
Wow.
But this seemed to have no effect on him, so the prince gave him some Madeira wine, also laced with cyanide. But again, this seemed to have no effect on him, even after drinking 3 glasses, apart from getting him a little more drunk.
That's crazy.
Then, Prince Yusupov went to get a revolver and came back and shot Rasputin in the chest.
That is crazy.
Rasputin promptly collapsed.
Let me just pause here, man. This guy didn't even die of that. He didn't even die of poisoning. He's like Jesus walking around, I swear, man. This guy just won't die. That's amazing. I wish I was like that. I wish that I was like that. If people, they're trying to poison me, they can poison me all they want because I'm not going to feel anything. This guy is a Jesus walking around, man. That's crazy. But he's going to be betrayed by someone, right? That's what Jesus said, I think. I don't know. Someone will betray me. Well, when you have that many friends, of course somebody will betray you. Statistics don't lie. Statistics don't lie. Sorry. Let's get into it.
Seemed to be dead.
Jesus.
Prince Yusupov then left the palace with the other co-conspirators, one of whom was wearing Rasputin's hat and coat, in the hope that it would give the impression that Rasputin had left the palace to return home.
Oh, come on.
A short while later, the princes returned to the palace, and much to his surprise, the supposedly dead Rasputin leapt up and attacked them. Then Rasputin staggered into the palace courtyard, where it is said he was shot 4 times. It is then claimed that Rasputin was beaten by Prince Yusupov with a dumbbell, and in the early hours of the morning of December 30th, 1916, was carried to a nearby bridge and thrown into the freezing Malaya Nevka River below.
That is crazy, man.
Rasputin was last seen very much alive, thrashing about in the freezing cold water as he floated downriver.
This
On a
guy.
lump of ice. 2 days later, on January 1st, 1917, Rasputin's dead body was found under the ice-covered river, approximately 650 feet downstream from the bridge. Some of the details of his murder may have been untrue or exaggerated, but what we do know for certain comes from the official autopsy carried out on Rasputin's body. We know that Rasputin had been shot 3 times, and one of those shots was in the forehead at very close range, and was the cause of his death. That the coroner could find no trace of any poison anywhere in his body. He also concluded that Rasputin was most likely dead when his body was dropped into the river. There were also deep cuts and bruising on his body, but they were not believed to be from a beating as commonly claimed, but to have been done post-mortem when Rasputin's body was dumped into the river through a fissure that had been carved into the iced-over river.
Damn, mommy.
Prince Felix Yusupov and Grand Duke Dmitry Pavlovich's role in Rasputin's murder was quickly discovered. Queen Alexandra was so angered by the murder that she wanted both of them shot straight away by firing squad without trial. But instead, Prince Yusupov was exiled to his country estate, and Archduke Pavlovich was sent to serve in a Russian army garrison in Persia.
Let me just pause. Man, that's crazy, man. This guy just died. But again, if he was the reason why politicians didn't listen to him and he was coming with these crazy ideas, I understand why they wanted him to shot, because there's a lot of people with this thinking, like this politic thinking, that can't understand why other people have other opinions or do something else. But I understand in time of war and time of where people, they die, and there's so many frustrations that, you know, everybody is just against everybody. Everybody is paranoid. Everybody is, you know, all these things. And that's kind of crazy about this guy. But this guy actually survived so many times. Now we don't know, because it can just be a folk tale like Slender Man or something like that. It could be the same thing like this guy right here. Or it could be a stupid joke that some drunk guy made up. I don't know. Anyway, it's crazy, man. Let's just keep moving on, because this movie is almost over. This video.
He was buried on January 2nd, 1917, the day after his body was discovered, at a small local church in a ceremony attended by the royal family and a few close friends. Shortly afterwards, the Russian Revolution occurred. Tsar Nicholas II was forced to abdicate, bringing an end to the Russian Empire.
That's crazy. Yeah, we saw that. We saw that.
By Wix.
Nice. Let's cut it here. Man, that's crazy. This guy is amazing, man. He actually survived poisoning. He survived... Wow. Whoa. And why did he get beat by a dumbbell? That makes no sense. Just put him in the head, man. Just shoot him in the head. Don't make a fucking fuss about it. What the hell is going on? That's crazy. Why would you beat a guy with a dumbbell when he's already dead? I think it's frustration or something, or he's having a political view, or he was thinking about his comrades in war that died for nothing, and, you know, poor piss planning by the leaders. But he's a leader too, so he's actually in the wrong too. Like, you know, he's deserved to be, you know, beaten with a dumbbell and shot in the head just because of poor judgment. Now, that's crazy, man. It's just amazing. It's like Jesus in this bitch. Like Jesus. It's crazy, man. So Russia actually have their own Jesus right here, man. He looked like Jesus too, if he looked like that. I don't know. But back then, I don't know if people, when they look at bodies and the police look at bodies or whatever, autopsy or whatever it's called, I don't know if they can really determine anything because they really didn't have the technology back then to understand what's going on. So it could easily, with the poisoning, be there, but they couldn't figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, there could be some technology issues, but who knows and who cares, really? This guy is dead and he's gone, but rest in peace to him, man. It is sorry to see, but sometimes if he was a madman that, you know, executed a lot of people, got a lot of people killed, he really did deserve it. But again, war is never without casualties. It's always with casualties. That's crazy. That's just how it is before war. But that's crazy, man. Rasputin, thank you so much to this guy right here for you know, requesting this comment. I really do appreciate it, and I really do love all you people who do this. And also, read down your opinion below. What do you think of this guy? Do you think he's crazy? Do you think he's right? Who was he? Do you have some more history that you can, you know, tell down below in the comments? It could be amazing to know. What do you think of him? Was he right, or was the general wrong, or was he right, or, you know, did he deserve to get shot and dumped in the ice and you know, the body discovered later on? Please leave a comment down below about your opinion. It could be amazing if you really want to, you know, support this channel. But anyway, guys and girls, please leave a like at this video if you really do support my content. I really do love making these videos, reacting to Russian history, history, like everything in the world I can react to. It doesn't even have to be history, it could be everything else. But if you have a video that you want me to react to, please leave a comment down below, and also do write your opinion on this, as I said. And if you really like this channel, please do subscribe. We almost we almost at 100 subscribers, and we are firing for 500 subscribers. It could be amazing if we could come to that goal. I really do appreciate all you girls and guys that actually, you know, represent my channel and actually watching the videos and actually clicking on it. I really do respect you guys. But anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna end this video and move on to the next one, man. Peace.